I don't really know why I'm writing this, maybe I just need to put it somewhere that isn't trapped inside my head. A year ago, if you had asked me how life was going, I would have said, not great, not terrible, just stable. I had a job I didn't love, but it paid the bills, a small apartment with peeling paint in the kitchen, and a routine, the kind of routine that isn't exciting, but feels safe, predictable, comforting. I thought I was doing okay. Then, in less than 48 hours, everything started falling apart. It began on a Monday morning. I worked in logistics for a mid-sized company, nothing glamorous, mostly scheduling, emails, and solving problems for people who got angry before reading instructions. When I walked into the office that day, something felt off. People avoided eye contact, managers whispered in corners, the atmosphere felt heavy, like everyone knew something I didn't. By 3 p.m., I was called into a meeting. HR was there. My manager sat quietly, and on the table was a printed envelope. I already knew, restructuring, they said. Funny how that word makes losing your job sound so clean, so professional. I was handed 1 month's pay and shown the door. I remember walking out of the building holding that envelope. For some reason, it felt heavier than paper should feel, but I told myself, okay, fine, I'll figure it out. Then that night, my landlord sent me a text, no warning, no conversation, just 2 words, market adjustment, the rent was increasing next month. I actually laughed, not because it was funny, because sometimes life hits so hard that laughing is all you have left. 2 days later, my closest friend called me, someone I'd known since school. I thought they were checking in. Instead, they told me they were moving overseas, and then they said something I still think about. I don't think we'll stay in touch much. No argument, no fight, no drama, just, done. And somehow, that hurt more than losing my job, because suddenly it wasn't just stability disappearing, it was people too. Then came day 4, my bank flagged suspicious activity on my account. Someone from another country had tried to access it. I froze everything immediately, then spent hours on hold listening to elevator music that somehow made everything feel worse. By day 5, I had barely any money left, a lease I couldn't afford, a future I couldn't see, and a phone full of messages I didn't have the energy to answer. Then came day 6, and that's when I broke, not dramatically, no movie scene, no screaming, no tears, just me, sitting alone on my kitchen floor at 2 a.m., staring at the wall, feeling like the room had suddenly become too small, and thinking, is this what life does to people? Does it just stack everything at once until you can't stand up anymore? The next morning, something unexpected happened. My neighbor knocked on my door, an older woman, we barely knew each other. She handed me a plate of food, then she looked at me and said, "You don't look like you've been eating." I tried to lie, she didn't let me. Then she said something simple, something I still carry with me, you don't have to handle everything at once, just today. At first, it sounded small, almost too simple, but she was right. I had been trying to fix my entire life in a single night, so I changed my approach, 1 thing per day, 1 phone call, 1 job application, 1 walk outside, 1 real meal. It didn't magically solve everything, but it stopped the freefall. Months have passed since then. I'm still rebuilding, still uncertain, still nervous every time I check my bank balance, but I'm not on that kitchen floor anymore, and maybe that's enough for now. I used to think life falls apart in one big dramatic moment. It doesn't. Most of the time, it unravels quietly, piece by piece, and sometimes, if you're lucky, life gives you just enough people, or just enough moments, to stop you from falling all the way down. So if you're going through that kind of week, or month, or year, don't try to fix everything, just handle today. Tomorrow can wait.